Hello, 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 children of God, children of the Almighty. Today we are going to do another part, second part to the message we had yesterday. Yesterday I talked about the fact that in order to reach your destiny, in order to reach and catch up with your vision, catch up with your future, you have to do something. You have to learn. You have to hustle. You have to grab that knowledge that you don't have so that you can think differently and do things differently. Another price Another term for that is a price to pay. Another term for that can also be called sacrifice. Sacrifice. For any and everything you want in life, you are going to have to sacrifice something. Let's take a few examples. If you remember when you were a child going to elementary school, the sacrifice was what? Putting the time, the hours, everything necessary to pass your exams, right? When you went to secondary school, or those who went on to university, guess what you did? You studied. That was a price to pay. And some of us had to work to pay for our studies or to help sustain ourselves. That's also a sacrifice. That is a price to pay. So today I want to emphasize something else, which is the second part of the message. If you know the sacrifice you have to pay and you are able to plan it out, i.e. map it out, and say, okay, I need to give it so many hours a week, so many hours a month, so many hours in the year to get there. I need to do X, Y, Z. If you know the price to pay and you don't pay that price, it will be way, way, way more expensive to you when you decide to do it later. Because the reason why God lets you have that perspective right then and there, it's because you are able to do it. You just have to map it out. You don't have to rush to do it right now, but you can plan to do it in a year and a half, 2 or 3 or 5 years. But you do have to have a plan. I want to take a couple of other examples. If, for example, for those who are here in North America and Canada, if you want to buy a house and you know that I need $15,000, I need $20,000, $25,000 or $40,000, and you can see that, okay, if I work, for a year, 2, 3, 4, and I put so much amount every month away, I will have that. This is assuming, of course, you know the perfect neighborhood you want to be in. If you don't do that and you delay it for later on, there's going to be a heavier sacrifice. In the business world, we call it opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. It is what it costs you to get back the opportunity you had before. Because guess what? If you know the price to pay, if you know the hours to put in, the money to save, to open that business, to buy that house, to do whatever, if you don't do it later on, guess what? Age is going to weigh heavier on you. You are going to have other worries. You are going to have other occupations in life. It could be children. It could be people who are sick that you need to help. So pay attention. Whatever is coming in your line of sight and you think you can grab hold of it, if you know what arrangements you can make right now to reach that destiny, don't delay. Make a plan right now and make the daily sacrifice. I love you. God loves you. Peace. Shalom.